I've been on hiatus, at least from making videos. Had a day of vacation today. Off work tomorrow, of course, and then it's my long weekend at the post office, so off for the next 5 days. Kind of been losing my voice a little the last couple of days, which I'm sure delights a lot of people. Try our little mounting area here, see how that works. Yeah, my wife got back from the Philippines late Thursday night, a little after midnight. I went and hung out at the ale house down by the airport. Watched my poor Pittsburgh Steelers lose to Cleveland in the snow. At least it was fun watching a nice snowy game. I don't know, brings back the old days. Lots of people don't like snow games. I know I saw on the one show on the NFL network, Kurt Warner was talking about how he'd like to see all the stadiums have roofs, so you can just see the best teams playing against each other, without the weather deciding who wins and things like that. But still, it's kind of fun, for somebody who grew up during all the blizzards and stuff back in the day in Pennsylvania. It's kind of fun. I wouldn't want to go back to working in the snow, but I sure love watching football. But yeah, my wife, she's ready to move, man. Came back home. She finally went back to work yesterday. She was off work like 40 days, which makes it kind of hard. Took her a little while after being on Philippines time for almost 5 weeks, to kind of get back in the flow of things. But she's like, man, as soon as you can go, we need to retire and go. Talk about how much more peaceful it is over there and relaxing. Of course, as she says, it's different when you're on vacation. But on the other hand, she grew up there and lived most of her life there. And I really love it there too. But that's the same thing for me. All the times I've been over there, it hasn't been a permanent thing. I always still had to eventually come back here and go back to work. So part of the attraction, obviously, is if you're over there and you're on vacation, you're not working, you're just totally relaxed, which can be really nice, pretty much no matter where you are. But certainly do like it over there. But she got to check out our new house and everything, and enjoy that. They did some things talking about, getting some stuff measured up for our glass for the railings and stuff like that. So get around to getting all that stuff done eventually here before too long. And they used to have a little kubo or something out in front of their house by the road. And I know the first time I went over there, they still had that little thing up there. But while my wife was over there, they built a little store up there by the road. And I think maybe only spent a couple $100, They had a lot of leftover lumber and stuff from when they worked on our house, which was nice. And built a little thing, and then they put, like a tin roof over it. And I don't know, pretty nice. I guess they're going to go out there and sell food. They've been doing it some, like her mom and one of her cousins. And every day so far, they've been selling out pretty quick. I guess they've got this one place over there. I don't know if it's some kind of, I forget what she said, if it's some kind of an electrical plant or some kind of thing that the workers don't really have anywhere to eat these days. And they got a deal with this one local guy who gets them some meat every day and things like that. So hopefully they can expand that some. And, I guess make pretty decent money, especially for the Philippines, if you're doing that every day. And, I know they were getting at least a couple thousand pesos, profit. And they were they weren't really open that long before they sold out of stuff. So be nice, if they start getting some more food, it takes a little work. You have to get up early and start doing some of that stuff. But, so things are pretty nice. Checked out our other little piece of property that we have. We'd like to eventually put some little kind of thing over there. Maybe a little event center or a little restaurant or something, you know. So who knows, maybe after we move over there, we'll have something like that going on. And who knows what's going to happen over the next few years with Social Security, and hopefully my pension will be secure at least, you know. Who knows what they're going to try and do with Social Security down the road. But it'd be nice to have some kind of other revenue stream. And hopefully when I retire, I'll get back into my writing pretty heavy. Whether I'll make money off of that or not, you know, you never know. So, but yeah, be nice. Go over there, have that as our little base of operations, you know, and travel around, do things. You don't want to just chill too much, or you know, too many people, they retire, then they start doing nothing, and then they're dead before too long, you know, so you don't want that. Yeah, sun getting ready to come up. The nicest time of day around here. We're going to get up to like 80 degrees today, though. 82 tomorrow or something like that. 83 for Thanksgiving. And then the cold front comes through Friday, and then it's going to be a lot cooler next week. So at least winter is finally here, which is good in Florida, especially when you're out delivering mail. Kind of sick of 90-degree weather and 90% humidity, you know. This is definitely the time of year to be in Florida. But that was interesting, you know. First thing my wife said when she got home was, we need to move. And we'll see what happens, you know. I don't plan on working forever. But it is nice to know you have a place to go. I need to work at least another couple of years. You know, be pretty unreasonable for me in my current situation to just quit. I mean, a lot of people do it, but you know, I have a job where, you know, that I like, making decent money. A lot of people that just quit their jobs, you know, and move to the Philippines, you know, they're in a situation where they hate their life, you know. You listen to some of these YouTubers, you know, that Paul, Old Dog, New Tricks, a lot of these guys, yeah, they've gotten to a point of their life where they feel like they're just in a rut and not accomplishing anything, and it's just time to go, you know. And fortunately for me, I'm not at that point right now. I'm kind of in a good situation, actually, because technically I could already retire from the post office. I want to wait at least until I'm 62. I just turned 61 last month. But, I mean, I could always quit if I needed to. But I don't see any reason why I would need to, you know. It's just more a matter of choice, you know, like when I want to go. So I need to do at least another couple of years. For sure, not going to go at least until I'm 62, because the way our pensions work at the post office, you know, with the FERS, if you're 62, we get 1.1% per year of service instead of just 1%. And if I take my annuity with the survivor benefit option, you know, where like after I would die, my wife would still get half of my pension, you know, then that's a 10% penalty kind of. So if I wait until I'm 62, I'm getting 10% more, so who cares if there's a 10% penalty, you know? It evens out compared to if I went before that and still can sign up for that survivor option, which for somebody who's like 29 and a half years older than their wife would be a pretty good thing to do. So for sure, I'm there at least another year or so, minimum. Got a couple little things to pay off, nothing too crazy, you know, but like I say before, we're renting. We're not, you know, I don't own a house here, so, you know, we're renting. It's not like I'm tied down to a house, some kind of crap like that. Kind of footloose and fancy free. Like I told my wife, whenever we go, need to make sure that as long as I have good access, you know, at least good medical insurance, or somewhere where there's access to decent medical care. They're, I don't know, the little town where they live, though, they've got a lot of new stuff coming in. They've got a pretty nice new supermarket there, I guess, you know, and I think they're working on some kind of like a hospital kind of thing. So it's a growing area, but it's still pretty small. It's not like Manila or Cebu City or something like that where you're fighting with traffic all day long. Things like that. Pretty nice life. But she's ready to go. Being back over there and experiencing it, you know, for that long. And none of her family wanted her to come back. You know, her nieces and everybody were wanting her, like, can't you like change your day, you know, when you're going back? So it's nice when you have all your family there. Getting to see them all in person. You know, they had her mom's 60th birthday party while she was there. Her 90-year-old Lola was there. You know, they had the one picture, you know, with her nieces and stuff, like 4 generations of the family all there in our house together. And so that was certainly nice. Nice time. Glad she got to go. So who knows, maybe in another couple of years I'll be making these videos over there. The water is nice and still in the morning. Nice reflections. But that was always the intent of this channel anyways, you know, to make videos about the Philippines. I've gotten sidetracked on some other things since I'm here in America right now, and you know, don't really have a lot of here I am in the Philippines content to put up right now. You know, it's kind of funny. This is unrelated to the topic of picking up and moving to the Philippines, though not totally unrelated. There's this one guy who makes videos over there. He's been around over there a good while, you know. Does a lot of videos, all kinds of stuff about condos and the cost of living and everything over in Cebu City. But he made a comment a while back. See, there goes my voice. Made a comment a while back in one of his videos, like when he first started doing this, there were only like 1 or 2 other people making videos over there. And I was like, wow, you know, the way I remember it, back then, you know, today there are like thousands of people. Back then there were scores or hundreds at least, you know. Apparently he wasn't following very many people, you know, because, you know, it's not like I'm some OG Philippines vlogger or something in terms of putting out all kinds of content from the Philippines, but you know, I've been on there. A lot of other people that I interacted with on there for a long time before he ever showed up, you know. And some of these guys, though, they want to act like, look at me, I'm like the OG, you know, Philippines vlogger. But it will be nice to be able to get back over there basically permanently, you know, and do the kind of stuff that I originally wanted to do with this channel. You know, a lot of Philippines travel stuff, and there's only so much you can do. Like some of these guys, you know, every month, here's our monthly, you know, budget and stuff like that. That's stuff people like to see, of course, you know, when they're thinking about moving to the Philippines. But hopefully be able to get some good videos out about actual Philippine life as an expat over there, you know. Actually, one time when I was over there for our anniversary, and we went over to Iloilo, and what was it, Guimaras Island, I guess. We went to this really nice fish farm place, and I had just gotten this new GoPro, and I was having issues with it, and for some reason I thought I was videoing, you know, and recording all this stuff, this really nice fish farm over there. And then I discovered, after all this cool stuff I thought I had on video, that it hadn't been recording. I was so mad at myself. But I'd love to go back to that place. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, places to make videos, you know, as well as it being a nice cheap base of operations to go do other Asian travel. A lot of when you're in the Philippines, some of those other Asian countries you can go jetting off to pretty cheap, you know, a lot of promo rates and stuff. And certainly, you know, with my wife and I both having US passports, well, actually I need to go and get my passport renewed because it expired like a year or 2 ago. So So now actually my wife is the U.S. citizen with the passport. I'm just, non-passportable at the moment. So I have to get that done. As long as it's been less than 5 years since your other one expired, you just like mail it in. So I need to get that done. I figured there's no point if I wasn't planning to travel to do it too soon, because that just means it'll expire sooner too, so no point in going too big of a hurry to try and get one if I don't need it right now. And at the moment I don't see needing it for anything too much. I might go ahead and get it though soon. Don't really need it for most of the places I think I'll be going the next couple of years, because I'm just working basically and hanging out here in America. I saw a little bit of stuff with Alec Baldwin and Sharon Stone yesterday. They were off in Europe somewhere trying to convince the Europeans, hey, look at us, we're two of the good Americans, And Sharon Stone was talking about how 80% of Americans don't even have a passport, they don't travel, how we're just all stupid people. Unlike those elite Hollywood people who, think that for some reason that Europe is, so continental and debonair and wonderful, and look at us, we're some of the good ones. In other words, kissing the Europeans' asses, even though the Europeans don't really have much for us to kiss their ass about these days, And it was funny, the commentators were pointing out that actually they were in Italy somewhere, I guess, whining about how fascist America is now, and the Italian leader is far to the right of where we are right now. Certainly far to the right of Donald Trump, and certainly far to the right of most of America, so yeah. And she was talking about people being stupid. Yeah, shows you who knows what. But anyways, probably won't be too long down the road. Next couple of years are going to fly by pretty fast. I can't believe this next month my wife and I will be celebrating our 9th anniversary. She'll have been in America for 7 years. Next year, our 10th anniversary already. I can't believe it. Time has flown by so fast. I just hope it keeps flying by for another 30, 40 years, because I'm not ready to die yet, Hope I'm still around another 30 years from now. Be like her 90-year-old Lola, I'm hoping. Go over there, stay active, eat right, work out, and enjoy life. I certainly like to enjoy as much retirement as I have working years in the post office. Get 28, 29, 30 years in the post office. Hope I have at least that much in retirement. That would be nice. Anyways, that's my little video for today. If you send your wife back to the Philippines on vacation, she might come back ready to stay over there. I mean, my wife likes America and everything, But for sure, as long as you have the money to survive over there, it's a lot more relaxing hanging out in the Philippines and not having to get up and go to work every day and all of that, I know she hates to see me spending my life just slaving away at work, She cares about me. That's nice, So it would be nice someday to just stop working and enjoy life. But you got to make sure you got enough and you're set up right, Fortunately, I should have my pension and Social Security. Like I say, I don't know, I'm worried about what's going to happen with Social Security. For sure, another 8-10 years down the road, they're probably going to cut the benefits by like 25% or something, no matter who's in there. But who knows?